Welcome to the 2024 New Year's Challenge. Hey friends, it's Kate here. Thanks so much for joining me today. And I cannot believe we are in our final week and a half of this challenge. It has just flown by. 2024, we are already almost to the end of January. Who knew it'd go by so fast? I certainly hope that you are feeling kind of those sparks of energy and excitement that maybe we, kind of let go at the end of last year when it comes to our fitness and self-care. It is always my goal for you to have a good time while you're here, so I certainly love hearing from my students that are enjoying the challenge. Now, you can do each class as a standalone. Feel free to come back to it anytime you like, but if you do need to start over, I'll put up in the top where our first video is if you need to go back. Now, today's class is a Pilates class. It's all levels. There's ways for us to make it more or less challenging, just depending on where you're at. I do use a TheraBand. It is a lighter one. If you have some different resistance bands, I would go with the lighter one over the heavy. It's not 100% necessary. Most of the class does not utilize it, so there's plenty without, and even when we are using it, you can fake it. It's not the end of the world not to have it. So, roll out your mat. Let's get started. We'll start at the back of our mat, hands by our side, shoulders down, ears high. Take a big breath. Dip your chin to chest, pause. Bend the knees, round the back. Let yourself just hang for a moment. Allow the shoulder blades to separate. Let the head be heavy. Bend the knees a little deeper and begin to drop into your furthest, deepest forward fold. Remember, you can have a soft bend in the knees. You don't have to be fully straight. Give the head a nod, a shake, a little wiggle. And then push into the feet to roll all the way up to standing big. Inhale, both hands lift high. Exhale, flip the palms, push them down again, chin to chest. Bend the knees, roll yourself, waken up the body. This time, bend and straighten the legs a few times. Saying hello to your ankles, knees, hips. And then a little bend, a little tuck, roll it on up. Big inhale, both hands rise up. Flip the palms, push them down. Last time, chin to chest. Roll into your forward fold. Hang. Find any movement that feels good. Get creative. Do you want to straighten the legs, bend the knees deeper, move the hips? Do your thing. Now, 3 times I want us to crawl out to a plank pose and then back to our forward fold. If it's too much to go all the way to a plank, you could do like a little downward dog where you could drop the knees. But start to walk the hands out. Bring the hips down in line. And then bend the knees, push back, walk the hands back to the toes. This is a big one, I know. Again, walk it out. See how still you can keep your hips. It's easy to kind of let them sway right and left. Now, of course, they will move a little right and left. We are human, but we are going for stability as much as possible. Last time, crawl it out. Find your plank pause. Cinch the waist, run across the chest. Take one more big, deep, beautiful inhale. Drop the knees, untuck the toes, roll all the way down to the ground. Bring your hands in front of your face, let your forehead fall to the ground, pubic bone down, navel up and in. Start to engage your low body. Physically push into the floor with your left side. Exhale, pick up the right. Set it down. Exhale, pick up the left. Just waking up the hips, maybe getting a little stretch there. Certainly doesn't have to be the biggest lift of your leg you've ever done. Notice though, as we lift and lower, does the weight really shift side to side? Could we keep it a little more even and level? And that might mean making your movement smaller. That's okay. The next time you lift your right leg up, keep it there. Point your toe, pretend like I'm pulling the ankle away. Knit the ribs together a little bit more. Take a big breath. Lightly pulse your thigh up to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Set the foot down. Exhale, pick up the other foot, cinch the waist, relax the head, the neck, the shoulders. And again, little pulses here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Again, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. Last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Set it down. Relax. Shake anything out. Now, I want us to take our hands off to the side like a little cactus. And again, I have my head lifted so I don't squish my mic and I can keep talking to you. You can barely have your head up. That might be too strenuous on the neck. You can absolutely set it down. Engage the lower body just as much as we had before. And then from here, we take a big inhale. Exhale, pick up your right elbow, your right arm. Set it down. Pick up your left elbow, left arm. Set it down. So it's like we're moving the whole arm, the whole wing, side to side at your own pace. Notice if there's tension through your mid-back, through the lower back. Could you push your pubic bone down further? Could you pull the navel up and away? 2 more with these single arms. And if you want to stay with just the single arm, because this is a lot for our back body. But if we could, exhale, pick up both arms, inhale, touch them down. Exhale, lift both arms, touch them down. Exhale, big lift and lower. Exhale, big lift and lower. Last time, lift up, pause. Pubic bone down, navel up and in, roll the shoulders back. Maybe lift up just a hint higher and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Again, lift the head, lift both arms, push them back. Big inhale. Lift up just a little higher and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. One last time, just like that. Arms, elbows lift. They're lifting up to the sky. See if you can roll up just a tiny bit higher. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Take any movement that feels good. Wiggle, shake, do your thing. And from here, push back to a little child's pose. And then come up to a seat. Take your feet out in front of you. They can be about hip distance or a little bit wider. Hands behind the thighs. Stomp into the feet. Lift up and out of the waist. A few times I want us to tip off our sitting bones and rise back up. Just a small pelvic tip, kind of getting into a mini Pilates C curve. We're not going to be here too long. Just a nice little wake up of that lower body. Last time. Tip back, pause. Now, I said we aren't going to be here too long, but that doesn't mean we're not going to do any abs. We're absolutely going to do some abdominal work here for just a moment. If we need to keep our hands behind our thighs, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. If we can float one or both hands away, amazing. Shoulders down, arms are a little wider than your legs. Press it firmly into the floor with the left foot. Big inhale, exhale, pick up the right leg. Set it down, exhale, pick up the left leg. Set it down, contract your tummy muscles, lift. And lower, lift, and lower. Each time you pick up the leg, ideally the shin is becoming parallel to the floor. If it's not quite, that's okay. And I also want you to think about pulling the knee up towards your shoulder rather than just lifting it straight up. It's coming up and into your body, dropping down. Up and into the body, come on down. Big exhale and lower. Last set. Last one. Both feet down, roll yourself up. Extend the legs long. If there's a bend, that's of course okay. Flex the feet, lift out of the waist. Both hands rise up. Twist right. Unravel, twist left. Unravel, flip the palms, bring them down, and then stump the feet. You'll probably want to move a little closer to the front edge. We're lying down. You can just lie back or join me. Hold an imaginary present. It's so heavy. Tip back on your pelvis and slowly roll down. Keep reaching your present away. So slow, so steady. Can you beat me? Can you go slower? Can you really feel each little individual vertebra arrive? Amazing. Hands can stay high, shoulders down. You could also set them on the ground. Inhale, lift up into a bridge. One vertebra at a time, roll it down. Inhale, lift up, bridge. Exhale, roll it down. 2 more, up and down. This time, lift up and pause. Keep your hips even with one another. Squeeze your thoughts so hard you could hold a pencil there. Pick up your right heel, pushing the front of your ankle straight forward, not off to the side, no sickling. Push it forward. Set it down. Pick up the left heel. Set it down. Now, obviously, your legs, we're going right and left. They will move a little bit, but we want to try to keep our hips still, contracting the tummy muscles, turning on our thigh butt connection point. Even out right and left. And 3 times lift both heels, drop both heels. Lift up both heels, drop both heels. This time lift up both heels, pause. See if you can push the hips just a little higher, keep the heels lifted, roll all the way down to the ground. Rise right back up to your bridge. Roll all the way down to the ground. Rise right back up to your bridge. Last time, roll it down, pause, set the heels down, relax the hands, shoulders down, nose to the sky, imprint the spine. Pick up your right leg, stretch it to the sky. You can point and flex, find a little movement there for the ankle, just get that mobility going. And then from here, I want you to flex your foot, push it straight up to the sky, actively push down into the ground with your stabilizing left leg. We're slowly going to drop our heel to the ground and a quick kick up. So we're going to go down 4, 3, 2, 1, big kick. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1, big kick. Each time you kick the leg up to the sky, think about that as like a big, deep abdominal contraction. That's where I like to do my big exhale. I know it seems kind of silly, but I think about that exhale as almost like a punch to the gut. If someone came up and gave you a little punch in the tummy, I bet you'd immediately turn on those abdominal muscles and it would be an exhale. Last one. Hold there for me. Stomp into the foot a little bit harder. Make sure you're still imprinting the spine. Right foot down. Left foot lifts. Flex and point the toes. Find some movement there for the ankle. And then when you're ready, same thing. Flex, push it up. Shoulders down, nose high. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big kick. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big kick. Again, 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. You got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, exhale. Last time. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift, pause. Hold it there, shoulders down. You got this. Set the foot on the floor. Wiggle it out, little movement, and then I did not leave it in a good spot, but we're gonna grab our TheraBand. Once you have the TheraBand, bring it around your right foot. I like to make sure it's open and covering the ball of my foot and my toes. That way it doesn't kind of collapse through the center of my foot, which can sometimes lead to some cramping. Now, right now I want us to lift our legs straight up to the sky. You've got an option here. Left leg can stay still, or if we want a little additional work, you might pick it up. Lift your hands as high as you can towards the foot so we get some like a nice deep, resistance. That was a hard word for me to find. And I want you to rotate your palms so they're facing towards your body or towards your leg. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, pull and touch your elbows to the ground. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, elbows touch the ground. Straighten out and away. See if you can keep your leg so still. Resist the feeling of letting it stretch closer to you. Instead, open up across the chest. 3 more just like this. 2 more. Last one. If you have your foot lifted like I do, now as you pull, straighten the leg, bend everything back. We straighten the leg, bend it back. Are you still keeping your right leg so still? And if that's too much with extending your left leg out and away, you could straighten it up to the sky instead. That'd be a perfectly acceptable modification. You could, of course, just keep the leg on the ground and focus on your arms and right leg. 2 more. Last one. Poke the elbows down, reach the leg out and away if you can. Take a big inhale, big breath. Exhale, kick the leg up, drop it down. Kick the leg up, drop it down. 3, 2, last one. Let the arms go. Place your left foot inside. Take your right foot down. And then at first, just find that nice little stretch there. Hands are still reaching up nice and high. Decide, is your right leg staying on the floor? Are you picking it up? Big inhale. Exhale, elbows to the ground. Let it go. Exhale, elbows to the ground. Let it go. Contract the tummy. Release. Point the nose to the sky. You got it. 3 more. And 2. Last one. Maybe add your right leg. Stretch it away, bring it in. Exhale, stretch it away, bring it in. Take it in and out at your own pace. Three more. 2. Last one. And let it go. Take your foot out of the TheraBand. You can just leave the TheraBand across the waist. Reach your hands overhead, relax your fingers for a moment. And then let's clasp our hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide, imprint the spine, big breath. Curl head and chest up, fold from the sternum, lift a little higher if possible. Exhale, pick up your right leg. Maybe pick up the left leg. You can keep the left leg on the floor if it is too much. 5 times, stretch your right leg away, pull it in. Just the right leg, stretch it out and away, pull it in. 3, 2, last one. Other side. Again, you can set your right leg down if it's too much to have both up. You could also set the head and chest down. But if we are lifting the head and chest, keep curling from the sternum, contracting the tummy muscles. Feel your shoulder blades lift up and away. 2 more. Take it out and in. Last one out. Bring it in, pause. Set both feet down. Set the head and chest down. Relax everything. Now again, we're going to grab our TheraBand. And I've got it open a little bit wider than my hips and my shoulders, and you can kind of modify, you'll see when we lift up what we're about to do, and you can make adjustments for yourself. Imprint the spine, chest open. From here, take a big inhale. Can you curl head and chest up? Your TheraBand will probably touch your legs, that's okay. Drop it down. Exhale, curl up. Drop it down. 2 more. Lower. Now this time, lift up, pause. Take a big inhale. Can you pick up your right leg? Can you pick up your left leg? The TheraBand is being activated now. If you want more of a challenge, you can walk your hands closer together so you're getting more resistance there. You don't have to. I'm doing both legs. You can do one if you want, but I'm going to start by tapping my right toe down, exhale, pulling it up. Tapping the left toe, exhale, pull it up. So you have a little resistance there as we bring the leg back into place, and resistance for the arms. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Inhale down, exhale, lift. 3 more sets. 2 more sets. You got this. Smile. I know this is a big one. You could set the head and chest down. You can do what you need to. Last set. Last one. Lift up. Both feet down. Head and chest down. Take the hands over the head. I know that was a big one. Take a little windshield wiper. Side to side. Pull your knees into your chest. Big hug, big squeeze. Rock and roll. All the way up to a nice tall seat. We are still using our TheraBand. I kept it right on my lap, ready to use. You didn't have to. Once we have it across our lap, once more, open your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, about as wide as your knees. Take the arms straight out and away, wrap them back, lift the ears higher, full big inhale, exhale, pull and release. Take that smooth and steady, almost no stop and start. We're just opening and closing right now. 2 more. This time, close the arms in, pause. Drop your left hand, lift the right hand, exhale, pull here, inhale, release. Exhale, pull and release. Take it open and close. 3, 2, 1. Opposite hand up, opposite hand down. Exhale, pull and return. Pull and return. 3, 2, Last one. Bring it back, wrap the hands in one so it's a little bit more narrow. Shoulders back, navel in. Pull and release. Pull and release. Keep the face soft. I know it's so easy to tense up through the jaw, to maybe let the shoulders rise. We want to resist that. Last time, right hand up, left hand down, a little pull and release. Little pull and release. Bring it in and out at your own pace. 3, 2, last one. Opposite side, away and in. Away and in. Shoulders stay down. Smile, you love it. I promise you, your posture, your arms will thank you later if even right now you're thinking, oh my goodness, this is much harder than it looks. 2 more. Last one. And let it go. Release the fingers, wiggle the hands, hands to lap, shoulders down, ears high. Let's drop our right ear to right shoulder, getting a nice little stretch there for the left side of the neck. 3 times, point your nose down towards your shoulder. Look forward to me again, ears still reaching. Point your nose down. Look forward again. Last time, point down, pause, take a big inhale, roll your chin to chest. Opposite ear to opposite shoulder. Doesn't that feel so good there? Same thing, a little rotation and release. Rotate and release. Last time, rotate. Chin back down to chest. Bring your gaze up. As always, my friends, a pat on the back. Thank yourself for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class. I cannot wait to see you again.